any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Huskers will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will go on the attack first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator who's coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for the big play. He's got it for a big play. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake. Touchdown, Nebraska! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Got a man, it's Manning. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
And
That's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Fights off a defender.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's going to run it. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Scott. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Nelson. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Terrapins are in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Touchdown, Maryland! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Hansen. Nice move to keep running. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Knowles. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Knowles. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Markway. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Punt is in the air. He'll take it on the return. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Motion from the back. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They're dealing with a second and long. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Terrapins are on the move. They'll try the toss to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, Dave. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Blasted as he lets it go. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting to drive with a first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Terrapins! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his man. It's Henson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Bonner.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Got him downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Huskers will have it 1st and 10. caught in the backfield. It's Knowles. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Cornhuskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Got his man on the right. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Pocket breaking down. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Rolling right and going deep. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete and half comes to a close on that play. And the Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Raiola. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Military stun. They'll run play action. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They'll run it on the counter. be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first.
There he goes. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Just going to keep it after the snap. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Huskers look to do some damage in the red zone. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, and somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Throws to the tight end. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Breaking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Scott. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Polk. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the marker, it's Ray. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Into the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Sends it back in motion. Just keeps swinging it. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hansen. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Cornhuskers are on the move. To the air, it's Raiola. Pulls it in. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. 2nd down coming up.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
It's nice having zone eyes on the quarterback. I tell you what, you got to lead, be smart, don't give up big plays, drop back in your zones, but watch, when the ball's thrown, you can see the guys break on the football immediately and go make a play.
Got it in the middle, it's Knowles. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
A shot toward the end zone. This is picked off in the end zone, but the officials are saying he was out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a huge break for the offense. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Here's the handoff. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cornhuskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Raiola. Looking down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived
catch inside the 25. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Quarterback on the keeper. Headed to the end zone. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Okay, Justin, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's McLaurin. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
The Terrapins will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the fourth, a chance to move on top with a score. He'll make his way out of bounds. Nice pickup, and more importantly, he gets the clock stopped.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that.